Hello and welcome at Stocks Advisor channel. Here at our channel, we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. In today, we'll talk about Pfizer Incorporated, traded at New York Stock Exchange, ticker name PFE. Well, Pfizer is declining already 2.5 months, as you can see here, starting from mid of December. And of course, the question is now, what's next? What's the future for this company and how we can trade here if we would like to enter now. So first of all, let's check major indicators and then we do a quick analysis here for Pfizer. So speaking of RSI, we can immediately see it's already in the oversold area, and actually we're about 27.33. And this creates, of course, positive upwards pressure. The situations we had similar case was by end of June. Here you can see, and the price indeed went really high. So we went from the level of 29 all the way within a single run to 35. So we might repeat similar behavior, and we just need to know when to enter at which moment. So for that, we will do now the analysis and calculation of entry levels. So it prepares for removal, for reversal move, and also, of course, this is a huge company with diverse pipeline and market capitalization. Therefore, it's usually traded technically. Even if there is some news, it just skews, let's say, a little bit north and south, the chart itself, but mainly it follows the major technical indicators. So as always, we have three moving averages here. On the left, you see moving average 20, 50, and 200 being green, blue, and red line correspondingly. And if you look at those, what we see, indeed by end of December, we saw that moving average 20 was actually decelerating and turning downwards. The same was the case for moving average 50 if you would look by end of January, mid of February. But now they are, although declining, but slightly starting to bend upward. So you see that their second derivative, although negative, is now actually going to a little bit positive way. So it starts to decelerate on a decline and kind of trying to accelerate. So you could imagine it continue. Still, it might take longer time for moving average 20, could be a little bit waving and only then returning, but still it's a very good indication. So also, if you would look at the moment, we are sitting already on a very strong support level of 33.51, which creates it a very nice already buy opportunity. So any moment we can have a reverse of the price. And with this being said, actually the first way to enter would be anything between moving average 20 and the current the support level of S1, let's call it at 33.51. So if we would write it here, these would be the levels to enter. So these would be the levels to enter at, let's write it on the top right, between 33.51 and then all the way to actually around 34.41. So this will be the first channel to enter. And what does it mean, the channel to enter? It means that the fund, it's not that you should immediately jump into it, but especially if you're approaching the channel from the top, the funds you allocate to play with in this channel, you should slowly enter. So buy slowly within the channel and within this dark circle. So this could be immediate repulse actually, and if it's taking place, of course you could make some nice profit, but we always advise at our channel taking profit from 10 to 15%. This is very important because you really need to take profit in time, then rather re-enter if needed, or check other videos. There are many videos daily we post at our channel. So this way you will not miss actually the right moment to sell, and also you won't stay too long in the stock, because if you stay too long, you could also lose the opportunity to sell, and then you can just bear some losses. So this is very important. And with this being said, this would be a quick play, but still technically it's possible that we will decline further. It's still technically possible here, especially if you take into account this area. Why? Because there was forming a very nice, let's say, channel of the trade line, to be more specific, T1, let's call it. And this trend line T1 was actually broken by beginning of February and now continues to go down, because this was really a good level, and it means that we might have a more stronger decline. We could have actually, it is a second step already. We could still have a third step to decline. And if we're going to have a third step, actually, technically, which is quite possible, we might go to another level of support resists, which would be between 30 to 90, and actually here lower at 31. So these levels, they would be there for S2 and S3, will open for us another very interesting buy opportunity, still technically based. What does it mean? That it's still possible to go that low without any major, let's say, news or major negative catalyst coming in. And this would be completely within our so-called mixed analysis that we do at our channel. What does it mean? It means that we actually based analysis and opinions provided in this channel on actually, let's say, three pillars. So the first pillar is just technical analysis. Second one is non-linear average down based on support resist channels. And the third one is take into account or mitigating possible risks from a negative catalyst. A negative catalyst, simply speaking, is just a bad news that might kick in. You can never expect it, you can never predict it, but once it's there, you need to take it into account. And usually overlooking this situation, this possibility is sometimes causing really big losses for those who don't mitigate those risks. And we try to do it at this channel. So with this being said, the lowest level and the level which we really, if we go there, should be really based on very negative catalyst kicking in, should be the level below S5, and this would be immediate buy there, because actually this is very strong entry opportunity and would be kind of for last 6 months, the low, historical low for last 6 months, which will work as a very strong actually return line. So therefore, if we would write it here with the numbers, this would be then anything that is smaller than actually 29.50 would be immediate buy for Pfizer. And then we could start a spike back at any moment. Of course, you might still have a longer term. If you are more mid-long term trader, you can still sit longer here, at least until we return to the vicinity of the previous, let's say, levels, which we still might expect for 36, about 36 line. This is the level of R1. But if you are just daily trader, you just want to catch the wave, make a quick profit, we still advise to take the profit at 10 to 15%. This will be the best opportunity, and then you can either check other videos, as I said, or just other opportunities, or re-enter in the same position. So that will be the way to play here. And speaking of non-linear average down, it's still positive here. So the strategy is classical, a strategy of 5 portions, meaning 1, 2, 2. What does it mean? It means that the funds you would like to play here, you can split in 5 portions. Then you can buy in the first circle already with the 1 portion. Then if price declines further, you can average down with 2 portions in the second channel, 31, 32. And if negative catalyst kicks in, always possible, of course. So we go to the third level, to the third circle. Then you can average down again with 2 portions. So this way it will be the best optimization of profit versus loss, and should give you, let's say, the opportunity to exit this portfolio, to leave this portfolio with profit, to leave this position with profit. So with this being said, that's all for Pfizer actually. Although declining, but for the moment opens very interesting opportunities to enter and very good profitability. So that's the card to play. If you like numerical representation, it's here. If you are more for graphical one, you can just look here. You can make a screenshot of this one and use it as a trading card. So with this being said, that's all for Pfizer at the moment. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're first time watching this video. Also, please press the bell button. This way you will not miss our new videos and new interesting discussions for US-based stocks.